And you can massage your scalp, you can massage your hands and your shoulders and your legs. Pay special attention to your feet and your toes. There are big-time parasympathetic nerves in the bottoms of your feet. If you have a colicky baby, massaging the soles of your baby's feet can have a very rapid and powerful relaxing effect. The same goes for a colicky spouse. If your husband or your wife is grumpy or nervous or anxious, or if they have insomnia, give them a foot massage. You never know. They may get so relaxed, you may get a little bonus points out of the deal, if you know what I mean. Anyway, if you don't have a spouse, you can always give yourself a foot massage. Yawning can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, and you don't have to wait for a spontaneous yawn to hit you. You can actually practice yawning, fake yawning, and you'll notice that you'll get slightly relaxed. These are ways that we can take control of our nervous system, specifically of our parasympathetic rest and digest nervous system. And by the way, if you're drinking a lot of Diet Pop, you should know that you have to be careful of NutraSweet. NutraSweet is broken down. Aspartame, NutraSweet, is broken down into 2 amino acids. One is called phenylalanine. Phenylalanine can have some seriously negative effects on relaxation and sleep. Phenylalanine is a stimulating amino acid. It's similar in chemical structure to methamphetamine, to amphetamine. It's like your body's natural amphetamine in a certain way. It's an amino acid. You can use phenylalanine to keep yourself alert. If you want to keep yourself alert, you can buy phenylalanine as an amino acid. But if you're having problems sleeping, you may want to consider laying off the Diet Coke, or at least not drinking Diet Coke too close to bedtime. So there's lots of ways that you can activate this parasympathetic response, this parasympathetic nervous system response, and there's nutritional supplements that you can use as well. We will talk about what those are on our next Bright Side program, and I will also, on our next Bright Side program, tell you about, we'll talk about acne, and we'll talk about nutritional strategies that you can use to deal with acne. So if you know anybody, or if you have zits and you're breaking out, you shouldn't be breaking out, nobody should be breaking out, you're going to want to tune into our next Bright Side program on Monday. All right, time to hit the phones. Our number, 866-582-9933. Let's take our first phone call of the day. Dave in New Jersey. What's up, Dave?
Hey, Ben.
Hey, buddy. Oh, Dave, my buddy. Talked about you yesterday.
Yeah, I heard you talk about me. I just want to clarify. It was 11 seconds a mile, not 11 minutes.
Okay,
I was going down the wrong path. Like I said to you when I talked to you earlier this summer, I was having a lot of trouble running, and I didn't understand why I had lost so much time. And we talked about supplements and stuff, and it just hit me in August. You were probably the 60th time I heard you say deep breathing.
Right.
And I just decided as I was driving, listening to you, I was like, let me just try this and see what happens. And all of a sudden, boom, like that day, everything got better. And then, as of course, when we're doing marathons, the longer we go, the better, the more it's going to play effect. Because why do we tire out when we get late in a race? It's the oxygen and how we
it's amazing.
lose the oxygen. So
it's
I
the
just
deep.
want to say that. I just want to say thank you, because that really made a difference. And I think everybody out there, any endurance athlete out there, should know that it's just simple as that. Deep breathing will make a difference.
Thank you so much, Dave. I appreciate that. You know, thanks for your call, David. It's so much more meaningful when somebody who's experienced these results talks about them. It's so much more meaningful than just me, because I know some of you guys are thinking, well, you know, I've got a vested interest, and I'm just a pharmacist, and I've got this airy-fairy way of looking, breathing, and massage. How silly can that be? No, folks, this stuff works. And so if you're out there, and I know you are because I've talked to you and I've seen your letters, if you're out there and you got benefits from deep breathing, from massage, from using nutritional supplementation, you will help a lot of people if you pick up the phone and dial 866-582-9933 and share your success story. Don't be stingy. If something has helped you, it can help a lot of other people. And if you're just a regular person, your advice is going to be more impactful in many ways than my advice could be. 866-582-9933 is your number. Thank you so much, Dave. Appreciate that. Moving on, let's talk to Todd in Oregon. Todd, welcome to the Bright Side.
Thank you for taking my call, Ben. My question is about bone spurs. I had a chiropractor take a X-ray of my neck, and he said that I had bone spurs in my neck. And when I go running, I notice that my heels are a little painful after I run, sometimes for days.
Okay,
So-
here's the deal. And you've listened to the program. It sounds like you've heard the bright side story here. All disease, all breakdown in the body is cells going crazy. A bone spur is a bone cell going crazy. Bone cells are supposed to grow like all cells in an orderly pace. When bone cells grow crazy, you end up with a bony growth. So the question is not specifically why are you having a bone spur. This question is why are cells going crazy? You see the distinction I'm making here? Does that make sense to you? We don't want to focus on the specifics of the osteocyte, the bone cell. We want to focus on why are cells going crazy. Does that make sense, Todd? It's not specifically the bone cells, it's why are cells in general going crazy. Good. It's a very important distinction to make, people. When you have high blood pressure, it's not why is a blood vessel cell going crazy. If you have thyroiditis, it's not why is the thyroid cell going crazy. If you have bone spurs, it's not why is a bone cell going crazy. The question we want to ask is why are cells going crazy, period. In other words, take the focus off the specific area, take the focus off the specific organ or the specific structure, and generalize it to cells going nuts. And by the way, Todd, if you have bone spurs, it's not just your bone cells that are going crazy. You probably have other things going on as well. You may have digestive issues, you may have thyroid problems, you may have insomnia, you may have any of the manifestations of a hyperactive stress response. You see what I'm saying, Todd? There's other things going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, so the question we want to ask is why are cells going nuts? And in terms of simplification, there's only one reason. It's inflammation, which is secondary to dehydration, toxification, suffocation, and starvation. So the question we want to ask when you have bone spurs is what is causing that area around the cell to become inflamed? And you're always going to see a cell that's not getting nutriated, a cell that's not getting oxygen, a cell that's not getting its poisons removed, and a cell that's dehydrated. And I'll tell you how you address this when we come back from our break, so hang tight, Todd. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We got more good health information coming at you right after this. Don't go away.
Many scientific studies have linked inflammation in the human body to several common health challenges suffered by Americans every day.
This idea about essential fatty acids getting turned into inflammatory or non-inflammatory chemicals. If you're dealing with an inflammatory issue like arthritis, and many diseases and many immune conditions have inflammatory components. If you have any inflammatory issues, essential fatty acids are maybe the most important nutritional supplements you could use. If you have fat absorption problems, you're going to want to take your EFAs with digestive enzymes, with fatty meals. It can also help improve your ability to process and absorb these super mega important nutritional compounds, essential fatty acids.
To keep inflammation at a minimum in your body, do what Ben Fuchs does and order Ultimate EFAs and Ultimate EFA Plus from Longevity by calling 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470. Or on the web at brightsideben.com. That's brightsideben.com. Order today.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
We love that you're passionate about GCN. And whether you're a listener, a business owner, or a radio industry professional, we've redesigned the new GCN newsletter to keep you in the know. Get updates on your favorite GCN shows and hosts. Go to GCNlive.com and click on the banner in the upper left corner. Just for signing up, you're automatically entered for monthly giveaways. Start receiving your newsletter today. The future of talk radio. GCN. Free from the shackles of corporate America, we're the place for independent thinkers. GCN.
Welcome back to The Bright Side. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben. Our number 866-582-9933. 866-582-9933. We're talking to Todd in Oregon with Bone Spurs. Todd, you there, buddy?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so a bone spur is a bone cell going crazy. Actually, it's not really going crazy, but it's producing excess bone. One of the reasons that happens is because the cartilage in the area, in the joint near the bone, has begun to break down. So what you're dealing with when you're dealing with a bone spur is you're dealing with the same thing you're dealing with if you have any other health condition, a cell that is not doing what it's supposed to be doing, secondary to inflammation, starvation, toxification, and suffocation. Now, the four main nutrients for helping with bone and bone health and bone cell health are vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K. There's certainly other nutrients that are involved. Zinc is important, vitamin A is important, strontium is important. There's lots of nutrients that are involved, but the main ones are vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K. Now, what do these four nutrients have in common? They are, in order to absorb these nutrients, you need to have a functioning gallbladder, liver, and fat absorbing system. Both vitamin D and vitamin K are fatty vitamins, and calcium and magnesium both require bile, which is the substance that's secreted out of the gallbladder in response to fats. Both of these minerals require bile for their absorption into the body. So if you're dealing with bone spurs, you're probably dealing with a condition secondary to degradation or breakdown of joint area, or arthritic kind of condition, and a digestive condition to boot. So here's what you're going to do. Number one, focus on digestive health. Use digestive enzymes with all your meals. Get yourself on lecithin with all your meals. Use bile salts with all your meals, and make sure you're taking your vitamin D and your calcium and magnesium, the Osteomag from Longevity, for example, your Beyond Tangy Tangerine, and any other sources of vitamin D and vitamin K. Make sure you're taking them with meals, with your digestive enzymes, with your bile salts, and with your lecithin, and then finish off your meals with apple cider vinegar. Get yourself on the glucogel caps as well. Use the glucogel caps with your meals. And then it wouldn't hurt you to throw in 20,000 international units of vitamin A a day and 50 milligrams of zinc picolinate a day. So focus on digestive wellness. Focus on the nutrients that are specifically involved with bone formation and bone health. That is vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K. Eliminate problem foods, and make sure you're using those fatty vitamins and calcium and magnesium from the Osteomag with your meals, with the lecithin and with the digestive enzymes, with your apple cider vinegar, and with extra bile salts, B-I-L-E, bile salts. And thank you so much for your call. Appreciate it. Hope that helps you out. Todd in Oregon. Let's see. Let's go to Ohio and say hi to Jim. What's up, Jim?
For taking my call. First off, I have had excellent results with the deep breathing.
Good deal.
I go and have my blood pressure taken, and within a few minutes of doing some deep breathing, it just drops like a rock. It's fantastic.
Isn't that amazing?
It is. It blew me away the first time I tried it. My main question, myself and one of the distributors under me have been taking the Healthy Start